Please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Have you ever stopped and wondered why so many of the world's millionaires seem to be constantly on the move? Well, it's not just about finding a sunnier place to live. It is a massive, strategic shift in how they earn, build, and protect their wealth. And today, we are breaking down the exact framework they're using for 2025.
Okay, before we dive in, I have to say this real quick. This is all for your information and hopefully entertainment. It is absolutely not financial or tax advice. You've got to talk to a pro for your own specific situation. All right, let's get into it.
So, let's start with the big question that's on everyone's mind. Why are so many high net worth people literally packing their bags and heading for the airport? This isn't just a little trend, you know? It is a full-blown global migration of money and talent.
And if you want a number that'll make your jaw drop, here it is. In 2025, a record-shattering 142,000 high net worth individuals are projected to move to a new country. I mean, think about that. This is the biggest wealth migration in history, and it signals a huge change in how the game of global wealth is played. So what is the secret sauce behind this? What's the strategy? Believe me, it is not random. It's all built on a really powerful, yet surprisingly simple framework that we're going to unpack right now. People are calling it the Earn, Build, and Protect framework. So let's break it down. Earn is pretty simple, right? It's where and how you make your money. Your business, your salary, you get it. Build is where you put that money to work, where you grow it in assets like stocks or real estate. And then protect. This is the key. This is how you legally shield that wealth from high taxes, liabilities, or any other risks. This simple three-step logic is the absolute foundation for a smart global strategy.
Okay, so with this framework in mind, where are all these people going? Let's take a look at the heavyweights, the top-tier countries that have pretty much perfected the art of attracting global capital and talent.
And when you look at the hard data, two clear winners just jump off the page: Singapore and the UAE. I mean, just look at these scores from the Global Wealth Base Matrix. The UAE scores an almost perfect 95 out of 100 on tax efficiency. That's because of its 0% personal income tax. Both are absolute powerhouses for doing business, both scoring a 94. And as if that's not enough, they both offer an incredible lifestyle.
But here's the thing. They aren't identical. They have very different personalities. You can think of Singapore as this incredible magnet for stability and systems. It's super safe, everything runs like clockwork, and its financial system is world-class. The UAE, on the other hand, especially Dubai, is all about zero tax and pure, unadulterated ambition. It's just this incredibly dynamic, pro-business place that is pulling in talent from every corner of the globe.
So yeah, you could pick one of these hubs and you'd be in great shape. But what if you could get the best of all worlds? Well, that's where this next level strategy comes in. The art of pairing countries. It's all about cherry-picking the best features from different places.
And this strategy has a name. It's called flag theory. The whole idea is to plant different flags for different parts of your life. So you might have your business flag in one country, your personal residency flag in another, and maybe your banking flag in a third. It's all about legally diversifying your entire life across different borders to get the best of everything. Let's walk through a real-world example of how powerful this can be. Step 1. You earn your money in the UAE. You set up your company in a Dubai-free zone, and boom, you're paying 0% personal income tax. But then, for Step 2, you and your family actually live in Spain. You get that amazing Mediterranean lifestyle, and you might even qualify for Spain's Beckham Law, a special tax rule for expats that can seriously lower your tax bill. It's a total win-win. And the combinations are just about endless. You could pair the finance hub of Hong Kong with the incredible lifestyle in Thailand. Or maybe run an online business through Estonia's cool e-residency program while you live in Spain. You could even use Singapore's rock-solid banking system while living just across the border in Malaysia for a fraction of the cost. You see, the possibilities are huge.
But look, having a brilliant financial strategy is really only half the story. To make any of this work long-term, you have to protect what matters most: your family and your fortune. And that means getting the legal and personal side of things right.
Okay, so this part is critical. You have to stay compliant. That means you got to watch out for the 183-day rule. Basically, don't spend more than half the year in a high-tax country unless you want to be their tax resident. It means using proper corporate structures, spreading your banking across stable places like Switzerland or Singapore, and this is the big one, always getting professional advice to make sure you're doing everything by the book. Because really,
This is the mantra you have to live by. The whole point is to get to as close to 0% tax as possible while being 100% legal. This is not about hiding money. It's about structuring your life in a smart, transparent, and totally legitimate way.
And let's be honest, none of this financial engineering matters if your family isn't on board and happy. You have to put them first. Can your visa sponsor your spouse and your kids? What are the international schools like? And what do they cost? How's the health care? These are the real-life questions that turn a plan on a piece of paper into an actual successful life.
All right, let's wrap this all up into a quick final playbook. First, always think using the Earn, Build, Protect framework. Second, look to leverage those Tier 1 hubs like the UAE and Singapore. Third, get creative and use flag theory to pair countries. And finally, when you execute, make sure it is 100% legal and always put your family's needs at the top of the list.
So, as we finish up, I'll leave you with one final question. It's not just a theoretical exercise anymore. When you think about your own goals, about how you want to earn, build, and protect your own future, where in the world will you plant your flags?
So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe for more content.